it is a busy show because not only are we in studio, but Ryle is on the go.
Indeed, he's alongside Mamontha Motaung from Lesedi FM as they celebrate 62 years. Let's take a peek.
Contemporary and compelling. Now, these are just a few words used to describe Lesedi FM, and they've been for the last 62 years educating, entertaining, and empowering their Sesotho listeners all the way here from Bloemfontein and potentially all across the country. Now, this is an incredible opportunity for me to catch up with some of the people doing this incredible work out here in the studio. So I have Mamontha Motaung, who is a business manager, also the station manager, who I'm going to be chatting to alongside the MEC of Finance for the Free State. It's Khadija Brown. And ladies, it's so exciting to be on a Friday. Firstly, how are you doing?
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Birthday.
Yes, I love it.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, birthday. I love it. And that's how you start an interview. That's how you start a Friday. And that's how we are celebrating 62 years of the Lesedi FM. But Mamontha, maybe I can ask you, you've had an incredible period of time working in the radio station. 3 decades with SABC, right? You started as a presenter. You worked your way up to the upper echelons as a business manager and owner. You're doing incredible things in the space. How have you seen the growth and the change for Lesedi FM? I mean, your eyes have seen something that no one else has had the opportunity to, right?
It's so true, Rael. Good morning, viewers. Good morning, listeners. I'm so excited, and it's so true. You know, radio has changed. When I started at the young age, I was 20 years.
Wow.
And I'm 55 today.
Still look 25 though.
Yes. So radio has really changed. Remember, when I started, we were called announcers.
Yeah.
Now we are talking of presenters. You were doing everything. You were the presenter, the producer, the researcher, the music compiler, everything. So it is, radio has evolved, and, coming to the studio itself, you had yourself and the controller. Now it's yourself and the producer. You depend mostly on the producer. Technically and otherwise, there's so many changes. We used to use reels. Most of the time we recorded programs, but now everything is live. It's totally different. But I really enjoyed programming. Give me the microphone today. Yeah. I will do my thing.
Yeah, but you still, I can see you still have it. The camera goes on, and the energy that you have, yes. It's incredible. It's like you're a teenager.
That's how you're supposed to be if you're a presenter. Yeah. Because you are everything. You're a motivator, a teacher, a preacher. You are young, you are old, you are everything.
But listen, on top of that, you're also a business manager, right? For 2 radio stations, not just Lesedi FM, but Motsweding FM as well, right? Now, you've done incredible space, not only as a business owner, but one of the first women to be a business manager and owner in this space. How are you, as this pioneer, doing all these incredible things, hopefully nurturing a space for other women to maybe replicate what you've done in radio?
It's unbelievable. It's not easy, but I believe through passion, dedication, discipline, respect, you name them, determination. Somebody might look at me and think it happened one night. I became the business manager. I went through the ranks. I was an announcer before, junior announcer, senior announcer, specialist announcer, programs manager, acting station manager, acting provincial general manager, up until today. Today, I am the business manager overseeing 2 radio stations. Big brands, not just small stations. Lesedi FM with a listenership of 4 million. Motsweding FM with a listenership of 3.3 million. Wow. So it's something I never thought. But let me say to the ladies out there, with education, you empower yourself, because that environment assist you to understand the environment that is changing. technology is changing, everything is changing. So you must make sure that you empower yourself educationally so that you are able to understand. I'm dealing with different personalities. It's so easy to understand how do I deal with Ndate Thuso Motaung being the legend. You know, I must be able to engage with Twasa. She is different from Ndate Motaung. All those things you learn from your education through the university. I had to start afresh, doing my degree on business leadership and to my honors. So it helped me so much to be the person that I am today.
That's an incredible accolade, an incredible lesson. Mzansi, I hope you are listening out there. If you want to replicate this success, then you've got to put the work in, of course, and have an incredible team like you have with Lesedi FM over here. But let's chat to the MEC, because what has been happening here, it's not just a radio station, it's a lot of communal work, it's a lot of upliftment, and what's happening right here in Bloemfontein in the Free State is incredible. Now, you being the MEC of Finance, what's that been like, having that journey, almost like a collaboration in a sense, having Lesedi FM being that voice which allows that empowerment, which allows that education. What's that journey been like for you?
Kia leboha Raul and Dumelang Mzansi. Thank you very much. And what we say is Malibongo. That's what the epitome of women empowerment is. And we also know that as you see women growing into this journey, it's a wonderful, wonderful journey. I mean, 3 decades. Look how phenomenal and exciting this is, the leadership and the management. So, yes, absolutely, 62 years. I think we've given out ages here. Everybody seeing us that was born in the 80s. I mean, we can only imagine what it was like. But I think right now, it is so current, it is so relevant to so many listeners across the country and right up into Africa as well. Let's not forget that some of the African members in various parts of our continent is also experiencing what we have. But most importantly, we should never forget that media is the extension of any type of communication. So as a representative of the Executive Committee of the Free State Provincial Government, and on behalf of the Premier, Sisi Ntombela, let me first state, happy birthday.
Yes!
Happy birthday. But apart from that, we cannot thank you enough for taking out our voice, the work that we are doing, the tireless work, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You've taken it out to every corner of this province, to every individual in the most rural part of the province. And with the extension of what it is that you do, the infrastructure that you've built, the ability to have the network and the listeners be able to find this voice of Lesedi and the voices of so many representatives who have come through this radio station to be able to allow our listeners to hear what it is that we've got to do and what we've got to say. So congratulations on behalf of the province. We are so excited. This is legendary for us. It is something that you will take for the children, our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren to come. And we hope and continue to learn from the leadership of the station, but also from the experiences and, of course, from the practical work that has happened over the past 62 years. Well done.
Yes, indeed, well done. And of course, Mzansi, don't go anywhere. The celebrations are going to continue just right now. Seeing these two women doing such incredible work is what inspires me, and I'm sure it's inspiring you too. But don't go anywhere, because let's be talking about 6,200 Rand prize also up for grabs, and that's in celebration of the 62nd birthday of Lesedi FM. And we're going to carry on with the celebrations. We're going to chat to some of the legends, and we're going to be cutting a cake. So don't go anywhere, Mzansi. We'll see you in just a bit.